grabbing it. Oh, it's just you now? No, it's cool.
I didn't do it. I didn't take anybody out. I don't know.
I don't need to be on this show. Fine. What's up, everybody?
I didn't touch it.
I lost my cursor. There we go.
Who is
what's happening, everybody? I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays. This is Detroit Lenny, and you're watching Morning Wood right here on the Max Wagers Network. Brought to you, of course, by FanDuel, best sports book in the whole wide world. That should be their theme song. FanDuel, best sports book in the whole wide world. There, you're welcome, FanDuel. Send me a check. They've got a no sweat first bet up to $1,000. All you got to do is find the link in the description of this video. It will take you right there. First day of the NBA, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Going down for real.
I should probably put a spot up on Facebook for people to put their last Woody, because I only put handicap 10 up yesterday.
Stick your Woody here. So almost everybody in the HC went 2-0 yesterday. I think D-Talk and Jermaine Jones went 1-1. Nobody went 0-2. That's a heated race, and I already posted the results from yesterday over at the Morningwood Facebook page. People in the chat, if you haven't joined our Morningwood Facebook page yet, here's where you do it. It's on Facebook. That's where we keep that shit.
What?
I know. It's a new thing we're trying out. So facebook.com/groups/morningwoodpicks. That's where we keep all the Handicapper plays. And I put a pillow in my chair to keep me forward, and it's like pushing me forward in the biggest way. Yeah, it's huge. But yeah, I'm going to pop this into our chat. So if you guys just want to click on the link to get there, do it. Pop it. I'm going to pop it like it's hot.
Pop it.
Just like that. If you guys watched our primetime prop drop yesterday with Scott Reichel, our Friday guest, he went 4-0. Well done, Scott Reichel.
I watched that game last night. I was kind of following along because I watched it after, like later, like right before game time. I actually watched it, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I see you. You did good."
I cashed on it. I couldn't take neither to 30. I just didn't have the bet, but I had Chargers score less than 26.5, and I cashed on that. That was the one I could take. The juice on the Broncos over 19.5 was -135. So I laid off to that, and it kind of got close there. So I'm glad that I did.
You're graded up through handicap at 10 for when?
It's all current, and it's on the Tuesday. It's on today's page. I already put it in.
Okay. All right. Perfect. I'm just going to unpin the old stuff.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I tried to do that, but I don't know
you're fine.
That. What's up?
No, I'm here right now, so it made me think about it.
Make it work.
Yeah. What else was I going to say? I couldn't take the neither to 30 either, so I took both team totals under.
Yeah, I just didn't take the Broncos team total under. I was a little iffy about it, and I liked the Broncos to cover, which they did, which I told you guys on the show yesterday that I thought they would because of the way that the line moved. I don't know when y'all are going to figure out that this is really just about money. It's not about who you think is hurt and who you think is it's about money. And if you watch that line, it'll tell you what to do most of the time. Just wanted to let you know, I didn't see a box on Facebook for last week. Okay, he's doing it right now.
Just put
luckily, we're here, Julie. You can just
do it
right
nothing starts early, so I'm sorry, Julie. I'm sorry.
You're all right.
All
right. Remember, guys, if you had a play on the Yankees game yesterday, you moved through. Okay, I know a lot of you. I've got
sons of bitches, you. That was a smart move on all of your part.
I said that too. I said it.
When that game was coming down, like I'm like, it's delayed. I'm like, they're gonna move this game to tomorrow. I'm thinking of I'm having conversations with myself, and I'm like, you dumb son of a. I'm like, why did you just take that? I'm like, because I go, now this Monday night game is going to go off and it's going to go way over and now this shit and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you dumb. And then I still won, but it was the point. I was like, that was your opportunity.
I said it on the show too. And you were like, no, they'll probably play through because and I was with you that it is a playoff game and they'll wait those suckers out because a lot of people paid a lot of money to get there and get their hot dogs and get their beers and sit in the stands. I got Crystal. Bill is going to go 76ers plus 2.
Is Cam Ross coming on today?
Yeah, he should be. Cam Ross, our special guest, should be here soon.
Cam Ross, I'm emailing you a link right now.
Cam, don't freak out. We got this. I got Bill.
I'm freaking out, man. I'm going to hurry up and send you a link so you can sit in the backstage for 15 minutes or another 7.
Hurry up and wait. So let's just put this out there right now because I was watching a little bit of Higgs show this morning. There are 3 Philadelphia teams that are playing today. Okay. There's the Phillies, there's the 76ers, and there's the hot damn Flyers. So if you are going to bet on a
hot
Philly
damn
today,
Flyers,
tell me who the hell you're betting on. Okay.
Nobody's ever said that about the Flyers ever. Hot damn Phillies? Yes. Hot damn Eagles? Yes. Hot damn 76ers? Yes. Hot damn Flyers? Nope. That's where you took it too far.
Flyers. The cold damn Flyers.
Cold damn
Hi,
Flyers.
Ohio, Bob in Delaware. Hi, Rye Cape. Speaking of Philly, I'm sure you've got all your Phillies in a row, all your Eagles in a row. Good morning, Allie and Lenny. Hi, Thomas. How are you, friend? Hi, Willie Reese. Need info on the Yankees game? Who y'all talking? We'll talk whoever you want us to talk.
I like the Yankees, but there's not enough value there. The best case scenario for me is Philly. Or I mean, not Philly. No, I'm on the hot damn Flyers. The best case for me is Cleveland gets up like a run or two in the first 2 innings or so, and then I can live bet the Yankees and wait for that shit to happen. I kind of feel like it goes over, but just because none of them have, and I'm looking for an offensive explosion out of the Yankees at home in a game 5.
Yeah.
In a winner stay home type situation.
I mean, the money is saying that it's the Yankees. You know, it's
Right.
Everything's kind of moving the right way. Nothing weird is standing out about it. I like the Guardians, but I would want them on a run line. I don't know about taking them straight up. I don't love either one of these pitchers, to tell you the truth.
Not even a little bit. That's why I kind of dig the over because I think that both could get banged. I think the Yankees might get after Savali early and often. So I want to live bet. I want to live bet this, and I'm pissed I couldn't last night.
7% of the money is on the under, but 54% of the tickets are on the over. And like it opened at 7 juiced to the over, and now it's at 7 juiced to the under. So I mean, it's just kind of this game is. I mean, do with it what you will.
Right.
But like as far as the lines go, there's nothing I can tell you about it. You know, in the Philly Giants, because it says SDG, so I always think it's the Giants. In the San Diego Padres game against Philly, it's 129, or it opened at -129. It's a -114 on the Padres, but the money is on the Padres, so that would say that the money is kind of moving the wrong way, and the Phillies would be your play. And then all the cash and tickets is on the over. 6.5 went to a 7. So that part makes sense. The money line doesn't necessarily make sense in that game. But I'm going to wait a little bit longer and see what happens to the lines. Yeah, Lenny, I have now overthought my last Woody pick for about 6 hours. So clearly I will lose today. So whatever Tate takes, let's just be on the other side of it.
So Tate, you like the Guardians?
Who do you like today? Who do you like?
Who you are thinking?
So do we. So do we.
No, hey, this was a great bet on his part, for real. I didn't have the balls. I ain't gonna lie. I just didn't have the cojones here. The Arizona Coyotes are, there's no doubt about it. There's no arguing about this. There's no discussion, are the worst team in the NHL. And they were plus
than the Sabres?
Worser than the Sabres, worser than the Buffalo Sabres, worser than the Chicago Blackhawks, worser than all the teams, right? They were a 500. Who'd they play yesterday? Who'd they lose to yesterday? Toronto. Was it Toronto? Yes, the Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs minus 550 favorite. That's like 300 points too many. Okay. And he took them on the money line, Arizona plus 440 straight up, and they won. More power to you. Ballsy pick.
I know that Lenny said you're saying Bruins money line is scaring you. A dog against the Sens, the way they've been playing, is a trap. I know Lenny says that they're not good, but Kurt Alexander said they are, and they won last night. You know what I just noticed? Nestor Cortez in his last outing faced the Guardians, and he lost. It was his first loss out of the last 5 that he played. He went 5, but gave up 6 2-earned runs and only 3 strikeouts. They lost 4-2. Whereas Savale, I'm not seeing him playing the Yankees in any recent time. He's coming off a 9 strikeouts, 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs. So if you want to use that as a bit of an angle, the last time that Cortez pitched was against the Guardians. And so they've seen him and they've beat him. Just throwing that out there.
I like the Golden Knights. That's probably my NHL underdog.
They're playing Calgary in Calgary, right?
Yeah, and I don't know. Calgary's good, but I'm high on the Knights this year.
Tobias, do you do this anymore? Are you still putting picks in? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm all called up. What the hell? I got Tobias. I'm way ahead of you.
Okay, good.
I think.
Happy to be here today as soccer season has been crazy. Yes, well, it's not. Here's Cam. We sent it, you weirdo. Good morning, peeps. Lakers +7 for JCast. Okay, I kind of do want to look at where the money's at on these basketball games. In the
I told you guys. Yeah, I was gonna say real quick. Here's who I like: under in the Celtics, and I like the Lakers. Now you tell me if the money says I'm wrong.
Under in the Celtics, and you like the Lakers. Okay.
Yeah.
The Celtics, 76ers and Celtics. 82% of the money is on the over, but I'm thinking that's because it opened at a 230 and now it's a 216.5. So I would like the 216 over, but the line movement suggests an under. But I think it's just because it hopped down 14 points. 55% of the money's on the Sixers. A 6.5 goes to a 3. So it looks like the Sixers are the play, and the over 216.5 is what I'd go with, but I can't tell you that officially because of the line. Lakers, 6.5 goes to a 7 with 80% of the money on the Warriors. And it looks like an underplay 229 to a 224. These lines have just dropped too much to be able to play them. I would say it's Warriors and it's 76ers is my guess. Here's Cam Ross, our NBA expert. Hi, Cam.
What up?
Get that. No, not with that hat. Oh, no, not on my show. Get that thing off of your head.
You can't wear Yankees.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Dodger shit.
Like a crazy person.
Can't wear Dodger shit on a show.
No, not when you're a Braves fan. Or friends with me.
Yeah, bro. Fair weather.
You said what?
How's the weather? How's the weather in Georgia?
Is it fair? Is it fair?
Is it
I feel like it's fair there.
Sure, it's not fair.
I got my autograph. Look, I got my autographed Robert Horry jersey on for you today because it's NBA day. Look how big this thing is on me.
She's so. Hold on, let me do this.
It's like this is where my
give her her moment.
This is where my waist is, but it's an autographed Horry. Wait. It's my auto Horry. Tony Cobb sent it to me. But I felt it was good for opening day.
There's that.
That's pretty fancy.
I thought so. I can't wait to wear my autographed Christian Laettner jersey.
Duke, baby.
Duke, baby.
TS44. I'm going with you on this one.
Okay. Ride or die. He's going with the Bruins. I'm telling you, Kurt Alexander gave me a whole spiel on the Bruins. Lenny doesn't believe me.
I believe that I believe that you believe that he said that. I believe that he believes that he said that and he believes that. But I will tell you this, they're going to play 82 games. And at the end of the day, the Bruins are going to suck.
They're going to suck.
They can't
find your spots. But he was the #1 hockey capper on our site for the whole hockey season. So just saying, I listen to Kurt when it comes to hockey.
I don't know. I just
All right.
I don't
Flyers for Heath Bierce. What's good, Cam? What's good? Talk to us about some NBA. What are you looking at today?
I'm so excited. I think the Warriors are gonna just beat the hell out of the Lakers. To be honest, the Lakers have no idea
What a smoke, Julie.
what the hell's going on. I think the better game is going to be the Eastern Conference game. That's going to be a fun game.
Yeah,
that's going to be a fun game to see and to watch. And
I think they win outright.
The Sixers?
No, the Lakers and Celtics. That's who I think.
I'm Warriors. Sixers are my picks.
I'm with the Warriors. I think even with the Warriors hitting each other, it's ring night.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Lakers are still in shambles. I think the Lakers are in a much worse shambles than they're admitting to also. So
probably.
They ended in shambles. I mean, okay, so give us some updates, Cam. Like, let me know. I haven't really thought too much NBA since last season. So let's just go through them, the 4 teams real quick, and let me know what's changed. What do I need to know? So start with the 76ers. We still got Embiid. We still got Harden's there, right? Are they both healthy? Any new additions that I need to know about? Who got drafted through them?
PJ Tucker is a Sixer now.
Okay.
He's going to be a defensive presence, and he will, he'll guard probably the best player on the other team. Montrezl Harrell is a Sixer now. That's going to be energy off the bench. And what's his name? The guard from Kentucky, from Texas. He was born in Texas. He blew up last year. Hold on. Let me figure out his name. He's going to have a big year next to Harden.
Tyrese Maxey? No, he was a...
Yes.
Yeah.
Him. He's going to blow up.
I get him and Halliburton confused.
Yep.
I get I'm like, he was a Cyclone.
You get your Tyrese's mixed up. Yes.
Yeah.
Maxey's going to turn into a stud. I think Embiid's going to play really well. Melton is on that team, but Embiid won the scoring title last year. I think Embiid's going to try to win the MVP. Embiid's probably going to be the best. It's hard to say he's going to be the best big in the league because of Joker, but I think Embiid's going to be the best big who is just solely a big, if that makes sense. Because Joker will bring the ball up, he'll.
Yeah.
I think Embiid's going to be the best, true big in the league. The Sixers are going to be good though. I think PJ Tucker is a big deal for them because he creates a defensive stopper, and then Harden and Maxey realistically don't have to guard anybody like that, nobody heavy.
They're not
going to have to guard Jimmy Butler. They're not going to have to guard like Jason Tatum. They're not going to have to guard Devin Booker, guys like that. So I think they're going to do well.
Okay, beautiful. So the other big team, these are the 2 teams in the East that I like the most, are the Sixers and the Celtics. So what do we know about the Celtics?
The Celtics, clearly their coaches are going to be there this year.
So who is their new coach
for the Celtics? They are
going to have a coach there. It's just not their
He is Joe Mazzulla, I think is how you say his name.
Oh, I've heard that name.
Mazzulla or ULA.
Mazzulla.
Yeah, he was on the staff, and I think he's a tenured guy on the staff. But the Celtics are fine. The biggest thing the Celtics had going on this summer. In this offseason was their attempt to trade Jaylen Brown. The fact they threw Jaylen Brown in trade packages and put his name on the block. I think that's the biggest turmoil they have. But Jaylen, he's a young stud. He's one of the best shooting guards in the league. He's going to continue to shine. He's going to continue to play well. And Boston has a real point guard. They have a real point guard now, and then they also have Danilo coming off the bench.
Yeah, Gallinari.
Danilo's one of the better shooters in the league. He's going to create a spark, but I really think Malcolm Brogdon is a big deal for Boston.
And then we still have Al Horford, Marcus Smart.
I would imagine it's going to be Brogdon, Smart, Tatum, Brown, and Al. I would imagine that's going to be their starters. But the only issue is Robert Williams is out right now.
Okay. So for this game, 76ers and the Celtics, you say you like the Sixers? or the Celtics?
Or
you don't know.
I'm not really nothing with either of these games. I don't usually do opening night. And these two, I think these are the top two teams in the East, and the Bucks. I think it's these two and the Bucks, and I think the Heat are going to be good again. I don't think the Heat have enough to compete at the top of the mountain, and the Nets, depending on what the Nets decide to do, if they decide they really want to play basketball or if they just want to hang out again, the Nets are going to be hell. The Nets have the potential to be hell on wheels too, because the Nets added a bunch of pieces when they because Kyrie and KD wanted out, but then the Nets added a bunch of pieces and he came back. So
were there any so the Nets are Durant, Kyrie, Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, TJ Warren, Nick Claxton, Patty Mills, Cam Thomas. Okay, so nothing mind-boggling, nothing mind-blowing for me there. Were there any rules about Kyrie having to play or anything like that? Like, how has that storyline updated itself through the offseason?
You mean with his vaccine?
Yeah.
I think he's just good to go.
It just doesn't matter anymore, right?
Pretty sure he's just good to go. The only it was a lot of teams weren't letting him come, but it was more specifically Canada, right? And I think it's just all.
Yeah, it's just he can't go to Canada.
Okay. So can he still not go to Canada, or is?
No, I don't think they've lifted that. I don't think they. I don't.
Because I know there was several guys.
I thought that was
Royals
over
this baseball season. When the Royals went up there, they couldn't go.
Canadian people in chat.
Canadian policy change will allow Kyrie Irving to play in Toronto. This is September 21st, 2022.
Okay.
Oh,
Their mandate was lifted September 30th. That's what I remember hearing. A mandate was lifted, but I confuse things all the time. So
it happens.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move into the Lakers-Warriors game. We got Westbrook, Anthony Davis, Lonnie Walker, Pat Beverly, Max Christie, Scottie Pippen Jr., Thomas Bryant. Tell me what I need to know about the Lakers and how healthy are the superstars and all that kind of jazz.
The Lakers are going to struggle.
Okay, I love to hear that.
Captain fucking obvious.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not trying to be obvious, but they're going to struggle. And it's just going to be continued struggles. They had Buddy Hield.
I love Buddy.
The big from Indiana. What's the big from Indiana's name?
Frank Kaminsky?
No, not him. Let me see what somebody in the chat knows his name.
I got them all on the roster right now. It's got to be
Miles Turner.
Who?
Miles Turner, the big.
I was not there.
Yeah, the Lakers had a chance to get both of them, but they wouldn't give up the draft pick. The Lakers had chances to get real deal guys and real deal people, and I think Russ is just going to implode. Regardless of what anybody says, I think
I've literally been waiting for it since.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
Coming off the bench now.
He's going to throw a fit. He's going to come into the game and take 50 shots, just jacking it, just throwing it up, just letting it fly. But I don't know what we're in for exactly. I think they're going to struggle. Anthony Davis is made of glass. I think Patrick Beverly's a good pickup.
Yeah,
that will put some fire in their lineup. Like him or not, he will bring the fire. LeBron's going to play well, but I think LeBron's biggest focus right now is like 1,326 points. So he's 1,325, I think, from Wilt or from Kareem, not Wilt, from the record. And
Willie Reese, that's the point. Money does mean something, and what Vegas is saying to you is the money. That's all Vegas is saying to you. That's the whole point of what I'm saying. Follow the money, because that's what Vegas is saying to you. They're talking about the line dropped yesterday in the Broncos Chargers game. It went from a 4.5 to a 4, and then it went to a 3.5, and all the money was on the Chargers. And I told them Broncos is the play, and they don't believe me, even though the game already happened. and I was right. That's cool.
I was on the Chargers in the under, so I cashed.
Not if you didn't tease it. You teased the Chargers in the under.
When do I not tease?
Yeah, well, I would have won too if I teased the Broncos in the under.
That's
that was like a crisscross. We could have got that either way. But as far as the play on the side went, that was the side.
Yes,
yes. Too. Okay, so let's talk Warriors now. We got Curry, Draymond, Jordan Poole, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, James Wiseman, Jermichael Green,
Minga.
Jonathan Cucamonga.
He's going to play well this year.
All right, he's a power forward.
He's just a basketball player. He's long. He's athletic.
He's a basketball player.
You know, the Warriors have a handful of guys with no positions. That's what helps make the Warriors so great.
So talk to me. You want to keep talking basketball and just kind of go through a quick run through of what's going on this season? Like things I need to know.
The Nuggets are the healthiest they've been in a while as of now.
Okay.
The Suns are imploding within.
Okay. What's going on with the Suns? Are they just
DeAndre Ayton is not talking to anybody, but he's specifically not talking to their coach.
Why not?
Let me tell you who he is talking to.
He's just throwing
Detroit
a fit.
Pistons.
Yeah, he's talking to Detroit.
That's who he's talking to. Wait,
DeAndre Ayton's gonna be
I said it last year during last year's season, folks. Y'all need to pay attention.
Yeah, he's going to be a Piston. He wants out. DeAndre Ayton wants out. He didn't get his big money originally.
And we'll give him everything. Every little white girl on 8 Mile he can have. I don't care. He can have it all. Sorry. Well, that's what all the strippers
condone prostitution.
I'm not talking about prostitution. I'm talking about the strip clubs. If you go to Detroit, it's like 8 Miles. Every strip club ever is on 8 Club. Is the stripple. Yeah, he can have them all straight up down the strip. Run it.
Okay, what about the Pistons? What's going on with the Pistons?
They're young.
We're talking to DeAndre Ayton.
I'm going to knock you out of this chat in 2 seconds.
They're young. They're better. They're better than they appear to be, but they're not fantastic. And I think the Pistons are going to do one of two things. They're either going to get Ayton or they're going to tank for Victor.
I've heard of like 3 of these guys. I know Marvin.
I keep hearing the Thunder are going to tank for him, and then they're going to have 3 footers, and that's not going to work.
I think they're too far along, talent-wise. Like I agree with you. Like they're good, but they're not. They're like bubble playoff team at best. Okay, but I think they're too far ahead talent-wise to tank. You know what I mean?
Agree.
So. I don't know if they'll tank, but I mean, we'll see. Like if somebody gets hurt, God forbid, or anything like that, and goes down for the year or something like that, maybe you might as well phone that shit in, folks.
This is gonna sound really weird, but the Detroit Pistons right now could probably win the national championship in college. They're young. Okay. They're young. They're loaded in talent.
Oh yeah.
They have to just like they're so young, and I like if they were a college team, they'd probably win the national championship. But they're probably 2 years, maybe like by next Christmas, they could be something else. And they're pretty good. The Knicks are gonna just nick around.
Listen, we got to pull this up because otherwise Cam will get mad at me. Y'all need to text Cam.
Cam. That's my number. Real quick, for everybody watching, everybody who sees this, that number right there, you text that number and say something cool. Say you saw him from Morningwood, whatever. Say,
ask him what the weather's like in Atlanta.
Go Tigers, whatever. You text me this number, my next 3 days are for free for you.
Oh, wow.
Text this number.
I'm texting you right now.
I know, me too. Shit, hold on. I went in on this.
Well, I texted you right now.
I'm saying
you, what's the weather in Atlanta? No,
I already have this
cold.
Number 614-418. That's a 6.
Yeah, but text this number, and you'll also have access to everything I do for a significant price deduction.
Ooh.
Sugar Nuts 614
Nuke Baby, Go Tigers,
418
whatever
6829.
Just
okay,
say you're from Morningwood, and we'll figure it out.
Say it.
Tell them the wood is good. Third highest dog cashed in NHL history if you took the Coyotes. That's awesome. And then Earl Sportsbet says that the Coyotes haven't lost in Toronto in regulation since 2002. They're 10-0-2, which is really freaking one hell of a stat.
Wow.
There.
Since when?
2002. Haven't lost in Toronto in regulation. So they've lost in overtime, I'm guessing, but not in reg in Toronto. Last Woody is the Islanders in reg minus 127.
Wow. What do you know?
Hi, that's me. See, people, that works just like that.
Yeah, boom. Like really. It's really, really me. So text the number, talk to me. We can talk about games. You can get it on the plays.
Holla at your boy.
And we'll have a big weekend package, and I'm going to run something heavy for the rest of the year. It's going to be like 60% off.
Ooh,
if you text the number and talk to me that way.
I just text you, Camp. You got to read it out loud, though.
Okay, you text. Alrighty. How about let's just figure out the chat there, and then we'll go.
I already got my sex bots out. By the way, the sex bots are
they did not
out. Damn it!
They did not cash. They had Broncos money line.
Oh, they were right. They were sweating that shit out.
Bruins have had emotional games at home. Now they're away facing a defeated team. It's a big letdown spot for the Bruins. Savali pitched versus the Yanks twice this year and lost both times. He likes to give up the big long ball. I think he'll be on a very short leash today. I'm just saying that in his last 5 games, he hadn't faced the Yankees like recently, whereas Cortez just played against the Guardians. That's what I was saying.
I do think this is like
hadn't played them all season.
I mean, you guys got to keep in mind when you're betting baseball in this game, the Yankees Cleveland game. Game 5, it's a do or die. Okay, win or go home, right? Type situation. Yeah. Every pitcher available. Every pitcher in the bullpen is available, minus like Cole, Garrett Cole or someone like that. But other than that, everybody. So short leashes are short for real. Yeah. Like if you let up a couple hits, man, you might get yanked real quick. So because and I think that's what Cleveland might go through 8 pitchers today. Like
just to piggyback. Cleveland hasn't used any of their top relievers since Friday.
Yeah. So
I like the Guardians. I like the Guardians and I like the Padres. That's what I'm saying. Guardians, Padres, 76ers, Warriors. These are where I'm standing with these. Did you get D-Talk? I'm trying to find all you guys.
Who's going to win it all, Lenny?
I'm at the bottom of the chat.
Okay, good. Then I don't have to stress it.
Except for Barry Allen, which I'm going to put in right now.
All right, Ohio Bob.
Go Falcons, yeah.
Bristol, both teams to score. Hello, Rodney Molina. Hello, Brendan. Tim likes the Celtics under 215 and the Lakers +7 as well as on the money line. Is there what kind of trend is there for ring night?
Win.
Win? Do they typically win? Because I know sometimes it's like a loss thing. Too much pressure.
I don't know. I don't know what the recent trend is. But I think more often than not, the team that gets the ring wins. But there has been a couple of times where I think it's been a complete finals rematch. So that losing team comes to just screw your night.
Destroy.
Right, yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Yep.
What's he talking about? The Lightning. 93% of the money is on them. A 255 went to a 285. 71% of the tickets are on them. The line moved the right way. 100% is on the over 6, and they're not moving it to a 6.5. So I would actually look to an under in that game, but the money line's moving properly. Do you have any feelings on this?
Me?
Yeah.
I haven't really done much of that at all, so no, not yet.
Yeah. Bruins, Vegas Kings for the NHL Dogs. I do like Vegas. I do like the Bruins just to piss Lenny off, and I don't know about the Kings.
I don't hate the Bruins. I just think at the end of the year they won't. They're just old. I don't know if they can sustain this kind of shit. I'm not a Bruins fan. I'm not.
I heard Harden is in better shape. Yeah. So what is I know we kind of touched on him earlier. What is our Harden update? I thought Harden would be a good addition to the Sixers. I thought Embiid kind of needed him, and he needed someone like Embiid. How do you see that playing out now that they have a full season to play with each other? Were they getting along well in the off?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're getting along. I think they're getting along better. I think the Sixers are going to be good. I do. I think the Sixers are going to be good. Harden, he's lost 25 pounds or something.
Oh, wow.
20 pounds. He's lost some weight. I don't know if he's lost that much, but he's lost some weight. But they're going to be good. And see, Harden is in a really, really good spot with that because he's playing next to the reigning scoring champion.
Right.
A really, really hungry Tyrese Maxey, who's going to cause problems and matchup issues because he's figuring himself out. And then also another guy who makes tough shots in Tobias Harris is going to be on the floor. So Harden has actual other guys around him who can score. But see, Embiid can also shoot, so he can space the floor. And I think they're going to be good. And I think they're going to go as far as Harden can take them per se, even though it is Embiid's team, but Harden's a big factor. But Harden doesn't have to take 25 shots on this team.
Mm-hmm.
He can facilitate. He can be a point guard, and he can move and make his move and get do this and this and that. And I think it's going to open the floor up and space the floor more for Harden to get his off because there's not enough defenders. Embiid's gonna draw somebody. He's gonna draw big for sure. But Tobias is gonna have to be guarded. Maxey's gonna have to be guarded, and Harden's gonna have to be guarded. So somebody is gonna get the third or fourth best defender on that team, and I would imagine sooner or later it's gonna be Harden because he's older, he's this and this and that, whatever. And I think he's gonna play well. I think they're gonna do well. And he did tear his ACL. I forgot.
So is he out for the year?
They haven't ruled him out, but an ACL, if you do everything right, it's like 9 months. So
you got me all hyped on him, and now he's not even playing.
Forgot. Yeah, I forgot.
Damn.
But but I think the Sixers are going to be good. I think Harden has a lot to prove, which is crazy to say. He's done so much.
No, I think you're absolutely right. He's a big question mark because are you going to play well with others?
He's been written off so hard.
Mm-hmm.
And
he brings a lot of it on himself, though, I feel.
You said what?
I feel like he brings a lot of it on himself.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. He's
like most of it.
Yeah, quite a bit of it. But because and not to rag on him and talk down on him, he's a lot like Russ. Russ has a lot of individual accolades, but they've never won. Yeah. They don't have a ring,
And they never will.
Okay, so with the Heat, we're looking at Butler, the bucket, Tyler Hero, Nikola, Oladipo, Lowry, Abadayu, Duncan Robinson. Talk to me about the Heat. Rye is saying, and I know you mentioned this earlier too, the Heat fade team for Rye, way overvalued. You said earlier the Heat are not going to be all that. Tell me what's up with them.
The Heat.
Seems like they've got a roster.
The Heat have a roster. They do have a roster. But they have, like in the years past, I just don't think they've had enough. And I think losing PJ Tucker for the Heat is going to be a big deal. Even though PJ Tucker, he may give you 8 points. He's going to make the corner three. But PJ Tucker can guard everybody. He guards, he rebounds, he's tough. And, the Heat are paying Udonis Haslem 2 whatever million to sit on the bench and hang out. They're paying Duncan Robinson $90 to sit on the bench and hang out. Like, they have so much money tied up in guys that aren't helping. And then they have younger guys. Nikola, he's good. He's good, though. And I think if he doesn't start out as one, I think he's going to be a starter. They looked really good with him running with the starters. And the Heat are going to make the playoffs, but I don't think the Heat are a threat to win a title or I don't even think the Heat will get as deep as they got last year. The Heat, I think, to me, have a ceiling at a ceiling of the second round. depending on what seed they get. And I think the Heat would have to be like 4, 5, 6, something like that to get through.
Gallinari out, injured. Celtics' big problem is mental weakness. No restrictions from Canada. We got 40-something watching. Let's get 40-something likes. Everybody listen to AMG King Diggs. Let's give that thumbs up, everybody. And also, let's remind everyone about our official sponsor. It's FanDuel Sportsbook. Coolest sportsbook in the whole wide world. FanDuel. Okay, that's the last time I do that, I promise.
No, it's not.
It's a no sweat first bet. No sweat first bet up to $1,000. All you got to do in the description of this video, click the description, and then you'll find a link. Click on that link, and it takes you right there. If you're in the state of Ohio, guess what? Even though you haven't gone live with FanDuel yet, they're going to drop $100 into your account just for downloading it. All right. Just for getting signed up with FanDuel, they'll drop $100 into your account. And then in January, when all the bowl games are on and we're going live, you're going to have a free $100 to get started off with, which is going to be dope. You're going to be so stoked that you listen to me. Boo, 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 boo. I lost my spot where we were at. Okay. Anthony Davis is going to get a hang now. We'll have to sit 5 minutes into the second.
So, how do you start the season with LeBron and Anthony Davis both listed as day-to-day on the injury report?
That's par for the course if you're a Laker.
It's lucky, I guess.
Just lucky. Just lucky.
Yeah. Not interested in trades in the off, huh? Okay. Davis. Oh, wait, we did that. Lakers have depth this season.
I'm not trying to knock LeBron. Like LeBron.
I am. Tell me what you want to say.
LeBron is going to break the record. He's going to break the scoring record. But LeBron, I don't even think LeBron's really cares or really is worrying about winning anymore. Like he's going to try to win. But LeBron, this is going to sound crazy too, is looking for longevity, even though he's been in the league for 43 years. He's trying to stay in the league. He's trying to stay in the league for like 3 more years so he can play with his son.
Oh God.
That's where
the problem with that is
not get that business decisions under Lakers management. This isn't how you have a team.
I get it. Like, I mean, like I get why he wants to. Don't get me wrong. I love it. But he also has to come to realize that he can't be he's not the number one option, the best player on the court for the next 3 years.
And you know what I mean? Other players
sooner or later, he's got to come off the bench. He's got to come off the bench.
He has been the best player in the league for a long time, and I hate I hate saying it, but right now his son is really, really good. He just signed his NIL with Nike.
We'll see.
Right now, today, his son's not an NBA player. Like I don't even know if
off his daddy's name.
He's got his daddy's name.
I know.
So fantastic. Keep going. But, I don't know. I'm not saying Bronny won't make the league. I don't know if Bronny goes one and done. Like, what if it takes him 2 years? And also, I get wanting to play with your son in the league. That's phenomenal. Axel, he's in there. He's 5 months old. Like, that's crazy to do stuff with your son.
Yeah, exactly.
But also, I think it's incredibly selfish.
I agree, but
let your son live his dream by himself.
Yeah,
like let him, because
he will. I don't think it's selfish.
Go head down to the YMCA and play with your son.
No, not even. Use all your flipping money and sit courtside for every game. Be there, but bro, like his whole rookie year, Bronny is going to be thrust into something like he's never seen.
He's already
his dad to be driving the boat.
This is like the Balls. It reminds me of the Balls and their dad. Like, back off and let me live my own basketball.
Okay. All right. To piggyback off of that, LeVar screamed and screamed and screamed to get his sons into the league, right? His sons are in the league, right? Mm-hmm. Where's LeVar? Gone.
That business.
Boom. Gone. Voila.
Well, finally, look. I think what happened is his son's got a PR team and said, "Hey, Dad, you need to shut your shit down."
And that's fine.
Run your shoe company, run your merch company, run your big baller, whatever company, and run it out. and that's fine. But I don't think it's selfish. First of all, it's not the smartest move on the Lakers' part, but they bought into LeBron. They knew what they got when they got him. They bought into the name. They brought into the legacy. They want him to go down into the Hall of Fame as a freaking Laker, not as a Cleveland Cavalier, not as a Miami Heat. They want him to go in as a Laker. So they're going to give him, again, anything he wants, and that is including the future. And the future is Bronny. Now, I don't think that kid's going to be decent in the league. I'm just saying, but like they're going to want to do that. And he can have 1 year with him. That kid still make his own name. I mean,
no, he's going to make his own name.
Played like 42 minutes of all of last season. What's he going to do for the next 3 years? Like how long do we allow this to continue before you just completely tank the Lakers franchise? You know, like there's other guys that could be on that team and they don't suck, you know, and they could like play minutes and maybe they don't sell as many tickets or jerseys, but at the end of the day, 3 years from now, he'll be out there in a wheelchair, for crying out loud.
I don't even know how much longer he's got on his contract.
Well, and there's that.
Forever.
So what? Does he go back to Cleveland now, and then we all get to watch that circus unravel?
I hope so.
You guys know
I hope
how
so.
I feel.
Go to
The
Cleveland.
contract he signed.
Yeah, go to Cleveland. Who cares?
The contract he signed is a 5-year deal, and it added up to be over when Bronny's freshman year of college is done. So the thing is, whoever drafts Bronny is apparently where LeBron's going to go sign. And that's also a crazy ego. Okay,
yeah.
You know, wherever he goes, they're going to just sign me. He's going to be 58 years old.
97.1
It's
million.
no different than what Tom Brady did when he went to the Bucs,
season.
in my opinion. It's no different than Tom Brady. Tom Brady could possibly be ruining Tampa Bay Buccaneers franchise right now. Sitting here yelling at linemen.
Like, they weren't even that good to begin with. The best thing to happen to the Buccaneers since freaking the Rich Gannon Super Bowl was Tom Brady coming to them. Did I just remember something? Did I just remember?
Well, yeah, but LeBron James has won a championship with the Lakers. So
no. Go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna say Tom Brady won a championship with the Bucs.
Yeah.
LeBron won one with the Lakers.
LeBron
did what he was supposed to do.
LeBron won the Mickey Mouse ring. Brady
won
a real ring.
Brady call it whatever you want.
Ring.
In the record book, he won a championship and he hosted a trophy and he's got himself a ring.
It's such a terrible ring.
I'm not saying it's pretty, but it's a freaking ring. You know, so I mean, I just don't see a whole lot of difference between him and Tom Brady. You know.
I see a huge difference. Tom Brady plays every game, and LeBron doesn't. You know, I mean,
Tom Brady had the ball. He yelled at his offensive line.
$97.1 million to be on my team. I would like to see you play sometimes. You know,
and you know what? And you know what Tom Brady did? Instead of showing up to practice on Saturday, the day before the game, he went to his ex-team's weddings or ex-team owner's wedding. Didn't show up to practice, and then showed up. Played like shit, and then had the balls to bitch at his teammates about it. You guys need to be better. And then that's when his coach came out.
But we're talking about the difference in a sport where you play once a week or you play 3 or 4 times a week. There's a big difference if you're missing your guy.
Okay, you know? But at the very same time, I understand what you're meaning, Allie.
Mm-hmm.
Brady only has 1 game a week.
That's what I just said. It's literally what I just said.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you can't show up for that, right? You can't. But it's not about 1 game a week. That's not an accurate statement at all. I don't want to argue, but I'm just saying that's not a good statement because just because you play 1 game a week doesn't mean you don't practice in and out 6 days a week. It's not about the Sunday game. It's about the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday film sessions, Friday
the fans
practices.
that are coming to watch you play. You know, also there's fans that come and buy tickets to watch you play the game. And if you're playing 1 game a week like LeBron is, like Tom Brady is at the end of the day, then like what's the point? What's the point of putting all this money into this 1 point or 1 place on your bench, which is essentially your bench?
In a season full of 82 games or a season in 16 games. I bet you on average in the season, Tom Brady plays just as much as LeBron.
Yep. Kobe used to always say, I'm hurt, I'm beat up, I'm sore, but there could be a kid, from China that flew all the way around the world to see me play in Oklahoma City. And I'm going to play. Also, I'm really excited to see the Clippers.
What is Islanders 3W?
Last Woody? I don't know what thing you're on.
I'm on the you have on the screen.
Three-way line.
Oh, three-way. Well, feel free to.
I'm excited to see the Clippers, though. I think they're going to be good.
Regulation.
I'm all riled up now.
Let me turn my around.
Defend Tom Brady.
Okay, so
I'm going to tell you right now, Tom Brady is a cancer in the locker room.
I don't like Tom Brady's ass either, okay? But he did show up and play that game. Whether or not it was shitty or not, he did show up and play the game.
He shouldn't have.
Should he have gone to a wedding? No shit. He shouldn't have, okay?
I also
he
think
hurt his team more by playing than he did by not playing.
His marriage is already over. Haven't you heard, Alan?
Yeah.
They're ending that shit. That's old news.
Yeah. He went to Florida and became a hot boy.
Yeah.
We don't call them hot boys. We call them F boys.
Well, in Florida, that's the lingo.
LeBron is a baller. That Cleveland team wasn't supposed to meet the Mighty Warriors. All right. Tom Brady's from Michigan. That's enough said right there.
That's all you need to know.
No, you're from Michigan too. Okay, so.
No, I'm from Detroit. Don't ever call me from Michigan again. I'm from Michigan. Shit, right. That's
exactly
not
where you're from.
Tomato.
The Detroit public school education doesn't let them know what state they're from. They have to figure that out.
Yeah, that's why.
I'm here to tell you, it's Michigan. Where's
Michigan.
Cam's? Did you put it in the banners? Cam's number? Oh, here it is. I
just put it right next to his name.
Yeah,
I got it.
Text it. You get 3 free days.
Text Cam Ross,
and then you'll get in on the weekend pack.
Text Cam all the pictures of LeBron James and Tom Brady.
You said what?
Text Cam lots of pictures of LeBron James and Cam Brady. Seriously, shots at Michigan. We're all riled up.
Yeah, it's chaos.
NBA is here. The NBA is here. Ricketts got your back. He said Lenny's from Michigan State. That's a huge difference.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
Well, when I book my flight to Detroit, I'll make sure they send me to Michigan State and not the other one.
Well, no. When you book your flight to Detroit, you go to Detroit Metro Airport, not Michigan Airport. There is a Michigan airport.
I can't even with that conversation. Okay, guys, we're going to get out of here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ring that bell for notifications. If you're looking for me, I'm at Plus Money Honey. If you're looking for premium plays from a guy like Cameron Ross, did you guys change the promo code yesterday on free picks?
No.
Okay, we'll do it tomorrow with Nick. NFL is going to save you 20% off the entire site. Cam, tell the people what you got going on over there.
A lot. I only have the one baseball game today. I'm going to watch the NBA. I'll have the NBA throughout the week. College football is getting earlier and earlier in the week. So that's also fantastic. We're right.
Lenny, when do we get our Maction?
It's got to be
now for a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm there's a lot, baseball. Baseball is almost over, but all the baseball right now, I know we talked about it the other day, not betting on meaningful baseball. All of it is meaningful now.
Yes.
Just a lot. And college basketball is coming.
TikTok. I can't wait. Also tonight, I'm going to be doing the first NHL total chaos, or is it NBA? I'm doing NBA tonight and NHL tonight. I caught Timothy Earl in a lie. I asked him, can you do chaos tonight for NBA? And he's like, no, my mom's making dinner for us. I can't. And then I asked Nick, can you do chaos? And I meant for the next night, but I wrote for tomorrow, which is today. And he's like, yeah, no problem. I'm like, okay, wait, actually it's Wednesday. Wait. You have dinner with your mother. You can't do chaos.
You have different moms.
How did you guys get different moms?
I think they're in also different cities.
Oh, they might be in different cities. There's that.
Yeah. Still a lie, Lenny.
It didn't matter. Yeah, I think
also,
so.
Allie, 3 weeks.
3 weeks. It's time.
And the ball goes up.
Yes. And we dance. Let's go. State fans don't have high standards as they can't expect too much from their team. Nick is at college. He's an hour and a half away. Okay. That does make more sense. I was just teasing you. I thought Nick was wrong and just forgot about dinner with his mom. That was honestly my initial thought.
Also probably true.
Yeah. Also realistically.
Yeah, no worries. But I'll have you on the next one, Tim. And we'll see Tim Earl. He'll be on the show tomorrow, I believe. And Hannah Mears is going to be with us tomorrow as well. So we got Miss Hannah coming, Tim Earl to talk some NBA. Look out for NBA Total Chaos coming up tonight, NHL Chaos tomorrow. Lots and lots of stuff planned. So don't forget, like, subscribe, ring the bell, share with your friends, get us out there. And don't forget about Cam's premium plays at picksandparlays.net. NFL is your promo. It saves 20%. FanDuel's got the no sweat first bet. Follow the link that's in the description of this video, up to $1,000 in a no sweat first bet. I think that just about does it for us. Okay, perfect. I'll see you tomorrow, Tim. Heck yeah, Rickett, because he bet on Michigan. All right, and now we end the show.
Right.
And then we end the show. All right, guys, y'all have a great day. Thank you to our special guest, Cam Ross. Find him at I_am_Cam20. Good luck to everybody, unless you're against Lenny.
Peace.